Hey, thanks for joining me today, Charlie, with my RTR wide body Mustang. Bought this from Starwood Motors. The owner built it to actually do, as you could see, the ultimate street car challenge. It was a 2018 SEMA show car. A lot of mods went into this car and labor and fab work to make it what it is today. When I got it, it wasn't running perfectly just because the stock Ford ECU can't really handle for doing shift by gear. So we put in about $23,000 worth of Motec goodies in it. And we just completed that through DynoComp in Scottsdale. Colin and Rich over there do an amazing job. I've had 4 other Camaros and 2 McLarens go through that shop, and nothing but great things to say about those guys. And then David, who does a ton of Motec wiring and everything, helped out in making sure everything was done right. And then we actually tested it at the track to make sure everything's running correctly. So we did that. This car has a PPG sequential gearbox, and it was necessary to do the Motec for that to actually have it handling right. If somebody's just gonna street car it and just drive straight lines up and down the street hard, you could probably get away with it, but on the track, we really wanted to make sure it was running just like a true race car is set up, and that's exactly what we did with the Motec. So put a lot of time into getting it running perfectly, and now it's absolutely amazing. So 0 issues with it. Starwood Motors did a lot of work with the car itself. This car has now about 13,000 miles on it, and it was done at 10,000 miles with all the mods they did. They have over $100,000 worth of receipts and work they've done. So some of the basic interior things are like the Sparco seats, steering wheel, 6-point harness, rear seat delete. You're still running stock air conditioning. It has suede headliner and A-pillars. Stereo system sounds really good, so I'm not sure if they did too much with the stereo. Like I said, it has a PPG sequential gearbox using a Tremec 6-speed, and has obviously supercharged motor, running 670 plus wheel horsepower. Long tube headers. They did a lot of little carbon goodies in the engine bay, as you can see. We did a full race suspension set up on the car, Steeda toe links, camber and caster gauge, camber bolts, subframe connectors, K-member brace. I mean, anything for bushings and things like that were replaced for the correct ones for the track. Subframe bushings and anti-diff bushings were done. J&M jacking rails, large radiators were used, replaced the stock ones. Low pro hood pins, obviously the full RTR wide body with a rocker splitter. Anderson Composites goodies as well with the hood, trunk. A lot of fab work was done for the shock tower braces. We have fiberglass doors, TPMS sensors in both sets of wheels that come with the car. We're running full the Modal 600 brake fluid, McLeod throwout bearing, Coyote fuel rail kit and plumbing, fuel cell, NPR multi-pump regulator, carbon fiber track pack is in the car. And that's pretty much it off the top of my head. Obviously the HRE wheels, the Willwood brakes are amazing, 6-piston. Suspension, how the whole car is set up, corner balanced. You really can't beat the feel of the car. It feels like a race car on the track. It's a little stiff for street use, but once you're tracking it, or if you do autocross in this car, it'll be amazing for that. And here we'll show you some onboard footage at Apex Motor Club.
it brakes really hard.
Hey, thanks for watching today. Be sure to subscribe to the channel. We'll have more onboard footage at the tracks, and maybe we'll do a time trial in the future with the car. But so far with this vehicle, I've absolutely been in love with it. It's been a process to get it to where it is today, but super pumped and excited to get it back on the track soon.